All righty. I I somewhat apologize for not having a video sooner, but at the same time, it has been absolutely crazy. Maybe some of you knew too. My father was really seriously ill. Has been in the hospital for the last 3 weeks, and so I had to run down to Texas a couple of times. On top of us being, this being one of the busiest times of the year as far as pulling honey and then treating for mites, which I want to reiterate, make sure you treat for mites. This is August 4th. We're going to be doing our second round of treatment in the next couple of days. So we already did our first treatment the end of July, and that's really the time frame you should be looking at. Even if your bees are looking super healthy, I think that's probably one of the biggest mistakes I see people make in beekeeping is I will hear them say, well, I didn't see any mites, or my bees are looking healthy, or whatever. Or the best one is, I've only seen a couple of mites. Mites are like cockroaches in the sense that if you see a couple of them, you have already got a problem that you really need to keep an eye on. Everybody has mites. It's just a matter of the density of them. And at this point, any kind of a mite count of more than 2 mites per 100 bees is already triggering, or should trigger you to go ahead and start treating. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little tour here real quick. We're not set up for extracting honey. I've got a little 18 deep frame, 28 medium shallow frame extractor, which I'm kind of spoiled because I had a Cowan 120 frame extractor when I had bees up in Canada. But our business model on the business side of it focuses more on, we produce nukes and also do almond pollination. So not really set up for honey extracting, but what happened awesomely enough this year is we did get some excess honey, in spite of actually how aggressively we split our bees. And so Bo and Chris, which have been lifesavers, along with my wife, said, hey, let's extract it. So they're I know they've already extracted 2 barrels worth. We're using this room here as our hot room, and got to vacuum up some bees there. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of what all they have left to extract, and so they're just kind of chipping away at it. And I mean, hey, you know what? If they enjoy it, more power to them. Honey extracting for me was never one of my favorite activities. I like being out in the field with the bees. That's always my favorite. But yeah, anyways, but they've got the little extractor set up, and they've got it shrink wrapped just because they're having some robbing problems. But yeah, that's about as basic as it can get. Cappings they put in there, and then extract. We'll do a video when they're extracting. Then also the other thing we're doing too is for every box they extract, they're taking 5 drawn frames out, putting 5 new frames foundation along with the stamp of this year, 2020. And this room is going to get transformed or converted into for bottling and packaging honey. We just have to close off the roof. I love that paint. They surprised me with this paint job. I'll tell you what, when it comes to a business, having people that work with you that you enjoy working with, that is a key. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of that. We've started mixing syrup. I'm actually just changing out the carb on our syrup pump here real quick, because we're going to, along with doing those mite treatments tomorrow, we're also going to be doing a round of feed. We did a bunch of late splits, and whenever you do a split this late, I mean, now this is already a week and a half ago, but if you do splits that late in the year, you need to make sure that you're really aggressive with making sure they have a good pollen source or pollen sub. We use NutriBee along with a nectar source or feed, and just hit them hard, make them grow quickly so that they're ready for the fall. But anyways, yeah, so once again, reiterate, I would just say if you haven't treated for mites yet, definitely do that. Get those bees treated, get any of those viral issues out of the hive. Another thing that we started using last year was Super DFM from Strong Microbials in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Wonderful people and really great product, really great quality probiotic. So anyways, we'll hopefully do I'll try and get out and do an update on our nuke. It's doing well. We just have to get it ready for winter now. And anyways, I'll catch you a little later. Bye-bye.